Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon or good morning. We
Good evening.
are live. Welcome,
Live.
everyone, to our Go Live session of Building Wealth Together. Thank you for connecting with us. Thank you for listening to us. Today, we are four amazing business ladies. We are going to talk about how we moved from survival mode, okay, and our whys, and why we decided to stop working harder and started building smarter income streams online. You know, for a long time, we were in a survival mode, working harder, adding more hours, always busy, but never really moving ahead. Maybe this might sound familiar to you. Okay, we believe that effort alone was enough until one day we realized something important. Hard work without strategy only leads to exhaustion. So, this Go Life is all about the shift that we did. The moment we stopped chasing us and started building wealth with intention, the moment we choose structure over stress, the moment we choose clarity over confusion, we will share with you our whys, why we decided to build smarter streams of income online, what changed in our mindset, because it all starts with mindset. It's a mindset thing, okay? And how strategy, not struggle, became the foundation of everything we do today. So, if you've been doing everything right, like an immigrant professional, like I am also, but you still feel stuck, this conversation is for you. Welcome one more time. And I'm going to give the word to Sister Mulu, who is, no, Sister Chioma, who's in Chicago. Yeah, she's going to briefly tell us what is her why. Why did she decided to, even though she's still keeping her profession, but she decided to have that smarter stream of income online. Over to you.
Thank you so much. And good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending on your location. We bring greetings from United States of America to all of you. Thank you for joining us again today. And yes, our topic today, like my sister said, survivor mode. So for me, survivor mode is working harder just to stay afloat, living on paycheck to
Yeah.
paycheck. Go to work, come back, repeat, go to work, come back, repeat. That is what survival mode is. Strategy mode is building something that really holds up over time for you, holds up things like you are building something that lasts, that you can fall back to. So for me, I realized I didn't need more effort. I needed better structure, something
Mm.
that could grow even when I wasn't online all day. And that's the beauty of this our system, well structured. So my sisters, my brothers, our immigrants out there living abroad, 2026 does not call for more stress, more pressure. It calls for working smarter and not harder. I am working. All of us here are actually working full time. But what this digital business has given us is our freedom back, peace of mind. It has given us, we have taken control of our life. I used to live at work and visit home. I work multiple shifts just to pay bills, missing my family time, not being there to be fully present for my daughter, not taking care of myself, always eating on the go. And some of us who work in the healthcare, we always tell our patients to eat healthy. But because of the nature of the job, trying to catch up, most of us eat on the go, eating junk food that is not healthy. So with this digital business, not only does it change your mindset, your finances, it adds more value. It gives you that peace of mind. Tomorrow, should, God forbid, something happened, you are working right in the comfort of your home. That's this. Let me just show you. I just received, this is almost 28 checks I have here from a side business. It's not overnight. It's not get quick rich. I started this digital business 4 years ago, gradually by gradually, bit by bit. Now, I work because I want to, not because I have to. That's why we are encouraging you. If you are hearing our voice, learn first. Do your due diligence. Come into our community. Ask questions. See if we are real. The companies we'll partner with has been around for 51 years. And decide. It's not a business anyone will force you. We don't recruit. We don't force people. We don't convince. It's a business that you can start plugging step by step. It does not require any experience. That's why I plug into this digital business, and it has changed my life for good. Thank you, my sisters.
What an amazing, amazing why. Like I said, we all believed effort alone was enough until we realized that something important, hard work without strategy, only leads to exhaustion. So I'm going to give the word now to Sister Molo, who is going to tell us what is her why. Why did she decided to have this smarter stream of income, even though she's an immigrant and still works like a professional here in the diaspora in the United States?
Yes. Hi. Good evening, good
Hi.
afternoon, good morning, all
Yeah.
followers, friends, and family, if there are any. Thank you for joining us and also maybe watching it later on. Just like Chioma said, yes, this is an amazing opportunity. And of course, all of us as an immigrant, it's all about family, it's all about extended family, and, making sure that everyone is protected and taken care of, including ourselves. And a survival mode is always there. It's given, whether you have a business or you're working for someone else as an employee, you have to survive. That is just given. But then to me, how do you go forward and strategize? So as for me, I am a mother of four. My kids are growing, but I believe in a healthy lifestyle and keeping active and making sure that our future is well taken care of with my family and extended family. So I look out for everyone, health wise, financial wise. So this is just an amazing online business that just came right on my hand, fell on, and I could not pass it. I could not pass it. And the results and the amazing results that is showing, uh, the resources that we get, the automation system that it provides, and just like my sister Chioma said, that the mindset that we have, how it helps with this online business to profit, to get profit for yourself, and then also extend it to all anyone you love and you want to help. So all I say is that one has to be open and learn before you jump in into anything. You have to study it, and it's all said that the company is well proven for over 52 years, and the amazing community is it's showing its own um, proven results. And but one has to do the due diligence. Come on, check it out. It's an open book. It's a one-time fee that you do. You have an option of refunding it in 1 month. But unless you inform yourself to learn and know what it is, you will never. And then leverage the system and benefit from it. So all I say is be open and learn, educate yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your why with us, Sister Mulu. For me, I'm Eunice. I work full time like an industrial hygienist. And one of the reasons I really decided I had to look for something else is it came to a point I had to send my kids to secondary, private secondary education. For me, my parents had given me the opportunity to do private education. So I said to myself, well, this is something I want to also give to my kids. But when I compare how much my parents paid, because back in those days I was in Cameroon, my home country. If I have to compare the how much it costs, is so much expensive. So when I had to say that, okay, the income I get from my paychecks, if I have to take from there to pay for the school, there is no way we can make ends because it was already so tight. So that's why one of the reasons I decided to actually look for another stream of income. And also, I was looking for flexibility because I was tired of seeing my husband sometimes working late in the night. We had to do extra hours at work because we wanted to have more income from our paychecks. But at the end of the day, you see that the more you work, the more you pay taxes. So we found this amazing business that I'm doing since 2021, and it has really become a game changer. I always tell people I make more from this digital business compared to what I do like a full-time industrial hygienist. And my profession is very demanding in the sense that sometimes you might find yourself going in some kind of 5 a.m. You have to be somewhere, and with the business, I don't really need to get up at some kind of hours. I choose when I want to work. So I have that flexibility. And because I was looking for flexibility, not only in my finances, but flexibility on my time, because as a mom, you have to juggle motherhood, parenthood, if I can say it, juggle also your career. For me, I'm a Christian. You have to mix all those things together to have a good recipe, a good balanced life diet, if I can call it like that. So those are the reasons why I decided to find something. And what I found, I appreciate and I'm so grateful. And maybe this might sound funny to you, but I just want you to understand that it was all about a mindset shift. I always tell people I wasn't that person that would ever think of doing anything business because I was always believing that my career is going to give me all that I needed. So if you still believe that working harder is going to give you what you want, you are actually making a mistake because the way the world is now, what you need is to get into systems and structures that generate income for you even when you are not available. That's what you have to think about as a professional, okay? And that's what this business is capable of doing in our lives. So I'll give the spot now to Sister Rosie so that she can share with us what is her why.
Thank you so much. Thank you, amazing ladies. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our audience, as many that are watching us right now. We are here again. And guess what? You'll be seeing most of us every week by this time. So welcome to this, our amazing Go Live tonight. And what my sisters has already talked about is all about survival mode. And we think that while in survival mode that we are working harder and doing the best we could. But there is something that is greater and better and even different from, survival mode. And that is when you live in a strategy mode. A strategy mode when you plan your life, when everything is already planned and you know what and where you're going to. And how does that happen? But anyway, let me just introduce myself one more time. I'm Rosie, streaming live from here, United States of America. Yes, over the years, I have been in this country. We all came to abroad, with that mindset of, greener pasture. When you are in Africa and it happens that you are traveling abroad, you will be like, I'm so happy. Back home, we normally see people go to abroad and come back and we are like, oh my God, that place is so good. I want to go. But the reality sets in when I landed in this country. The first thing is that you are here yourself and your family alone. Unlike back in Africa, sometimes you just be in your home. Somebody will just visit without even notice. In this case, this place, before somebody visits and know that you're home, that person had to give you prior notice that, hey, this Sunday I will be coming, or there is a reason, if at all the person have time to come to your place. So we all have been living in survival mode, doing multiple jobs, like myself. When I came here, what I was doing back home, I loved my job, but I came here thinking that it's the same job that I'm gonna get when I came here. My people, that was a different ball game. So I had to find. I had to go back to school. I was schooling. I was taking care of the kids and at the same time working. It was not easy. That is what survival mode can do for us. Survival mode, keeps us, like my sister said earlier on, it keeps us doing the same thing over and over and repeat. Yes, a lot of us do multiple jobs, like myself before I started. We do multiple jobs. We do things, like so that we can, at least there is food on the table, that we pay our rent or whatever to cover our head. That back home you might pay less, okay, whatever it is, you pay for 1 year and you keep working till another year. But if over here, you're gonna have to pay. And how do that happen? How do you make it up to pay whatever that is on ground? You have to work multiple jobs. No time for yourself, no time for your family, no time for even look at your children. That was me. Then when I came to this, I came across this business, which we now talk about strategy mode, my dear people. Your life is planned. Now you know where you're heading to. You know when to, unlike our regular job where you put like stretch 6 hours, some 8 hours, some 16 hours, 18 hours, stretch without looking back, without even remembering the reason why you came. Because my why was my family, to give them my children better future, to be there for them, to give them better education, and build legacy for them through what I do, income. But did this solve the problem? Did it even help me to, say this is what I set aside for my children? No. But I never said that working is not good. All of us started from there. But guess what? There is something better outside. And how will you find something better? You can't find it in a comfort zone. You can't find it in a survival mode. You have to step out and explore what is better or good out there that could help you. But a lot of us, when you hear about doing something, we call it side hustle. At the side, people will like, no, I do 2 jobs, I do 3 jobs. What will I do? What time do I have? We have to create time for ourselves. I created time for myself. Then I found this opportunity. I give it a shot. I'm like, okay, I saw people do this. I see people do that. If they can do it, why can't I try? It's just a question of mindset. It's not a question of stepping out. It's just a question of say, oh, this my circle that I have been for a long time. What is it doing for me? Then let me weigh it from another angle and see what is better. Which one is better? That was actually what I did. I had to weigh my job and the business which I started. And I can tell you and attest that today, this business, if I am to start all over again, I will prefer this business than working. Why? Because it gives me flexibility to do anything I like at my own terms. I can come out and sleep as many hours I sleep and still come out and do at least 2 or 3 hours to my business. Unlike my regular job that I'll give whole hours. It gives me freedom to be present for my children. Yes, that is what we are looking for. I do not want the society to train my children for me. I want my children to grow in knowledge and wisdom and the basics, know it, so that by the time they get to where I am today, they will have time to, they will pass the same thing to their family. And I want to, get more income to support my family. These are my why. I want to travel. I want to see other people. I want to collaborate with other people. I took a leap of faith and joined this business. Then now I am living in a strategy mode. and no longer survival mode. Even though I still have cut down my hours, my job to just one. I no longer do multiple jobs or anything like that. And now I just do 8 hours in a day. I'm back home. Now, can you imagine I was working 18 hours, but I cut it down. I do just 8 hours, 10 good hours to myself and my family. That is what strategy mode can do for you. Our sister showed what she is making. All of us make that. You know what? This business is something that can reform, transform, and re-strategize your life, and you enjoy the quality life that you desire. So that being said, my dear people, living in a survival mode will never build future for you. Rather, strategy mode will give you the best life that you desire. Thank you, sis. Back to you.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you, Sister Rosie. Thank you so much for sharing your why with you. What a great inspiration. So as we close this conversation, hope you've heard us share our whys. Maybe amongst all that we shared, we had something in common, or you have something greater than that. So I want to close this session or this conversation with this word. I want you to live with these thoughts. Survival mode keeps you busy. Strategy mode gives you the direction and the vision. So working harder is not a failure. It's often where we all started. But staying there for years without structure or vision slowly costs peace, time, and clarity. So tonight wasn't about pressure or promises. It was about awareness, raising the awareness. Because the moment you see that effort alone is not enough, you're already stepping out of that survival mode. So if something resonated with you, sit with us, reflect, pray, ask yourself honest questions. And when you're ready, move from reaction mode to intention mode, from exhaustion mode to alignment, knowing that building smarter is possible and you don't have to figure this alone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, amazing sisters. See you next week on Tuesday, 6:30 EST. God bless.
Thank you. Thank